Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Michelle Tackett.
And this is Sean.
Welcome to TNT Big Show. And if you like our content, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. And if you want to help us with the algorithm, you can leave a thumbs up and a comment. We really want to hear from you. And the Nintendo Direct was a few weeks ago, and there were a lot of good announcements there. But for me, the big one was Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Great, yes.
If people know me and see me on Twitter and stuff, besides Zelda and a few others, Pokemon, Mario and them, Metroid, Xenoblade is right in there with them.
Yeah.
I can't pick a favorite now.
Yeah,
I love Nintendo. But the fact is, Xenoblade is right in there.
Yep.
The first two are my favorite RPGs of all time. Xenoblade Chronicles X is in there. Torn of the Golden Country was pretty much its own game, and it was spectacular. Future Connected was incredible, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 just looks amazing. The graphics are better than any other Switch game I've seen so far.
Yeah. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great graphical games like Monster Hunter Rise.
People are praising the hair physics as some of the most realistic hair physics they've ever seen.
Yep.
The animation style, the lighting, how many enemies are on screen, the texturing.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, this looks amazing, and how big it is. They said it's going to be bigger than Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2, and my mind's boggled at just how big that's going to be. I love the first two Xenoblade games. I highly recommend for people who are curious about them, get them.
Yeah.
Amazon has still got Xenoblade Chronicles 1 on sale. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is harder to find physically, but you can get it on the eShop. So I highly recommend both of those games to people who want a new RPG experience. If you've been let down by the past few Final Fantasy games, if you're like, well, Dragon Quest XI was awesome, but what else do we have? You will love the Xenoblade games.
When people say, well, Sean, they're not fully open world, could fool me.
Yeah.
The games are huge.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, they are just massive.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I get sick of people saying the Switch is not powerful. The Switch is not powerful. When you see the worlds and these big, like 40, 50 story tall creatures, and I am just like, I'm sorry. The Switch is more powerful than what people let on to be.
I mean, look at the Wii U.
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
And Breath of the Wild. But someone measured the map in Xenoblade Chronicles X. It was from one end to the other. 124 miles big. That's what I mean.
That was 3 times bigger than The Witcher.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear this nonsense that the Switch... If the Wii U can handle that, people are like, oh, we're surprised that Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is running. What? How? Play Xenoblade Chronicles X. That game is freaking huge.
Yeah. Play Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Play Monster Hunter Rise.
Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise.
That game looks fantastic. Kirby looks fantastic. The new Pokemon games look fantastic.
Yes, even the graphics.
Yeah. I'm tired of people. They think we're 80, and then when I tell them to prove it, where'd you get your info from? They disappear. It's basically trolls. It's really sad. But anyway, the fact is the Xenoblade series is building its own lore mythology, and there are some things that this game's doing that have never been done in an RPG series before. It's actually connecting the first two games to the third one. Usually in these games, like Fire Emblem teased it a little bit. There was Chrom and Lucina, things like that. But this actually ties everything together into the third game. There's so many clues. The lore is so rich. You're gonna have, like in the second one, you have blades and stuff. The first Xenoblade and second Xenoblade are similar, but they're different enough. They don't try to be the same game over and over again. And that's what makes Xenoblade, to me, the best RPG series, because it changes and evolves. And I like that.
They just don't stay the same.
Exactly. Some people cry and complain. I'm like, it's learning a new system. That's exciting if you ask me.
So. The only downfall for me, I can't help it. I like the new characters for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. The second one, the characters are just, those where my heart is where they belong. I like the new characters. And for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 fans, Nia and Melia are going to be back.
She's from the first one, Nia's from the second one, so you got some familiar faces there.
So
who knows who else might make an appearance.
Come back, but I do, don't get me wrong, I like the new characters, I do. It's just, man, the second ones were just...
Second one has my favorite cast of characters of all time.
And I love the first ones, too.
The first one, Shulk, Fiora, Dunban, Dixon and all them.
The second one, I mean, this character is going to be hard to top.
Yeah, Poppy. Tora, Zeke, Pandy, Pyra, Mithra, Rex, Fandom, Rock. Yeah, I mean, I could just rattle them off.
Michelle knows them all, folks. The characters look good.
Oh, yeah, they look
good. They look really good.
And there's more diversity, which is, good. So, that's good.
It's just, I don't know. The second one's, I kind of wish they'd have brought them back.
The second one is my favorite RPG of all time, period. Yeah. I don't care what anybody says, that soundtrack, that story, those characters, that gameplay, the combat, the innovation, it was all there. And I really hope you all check these games out. They are definitely worth it. Don't be scared. And I know some people are scared because of the MMO-like menu and stuff. Do the tutorials, practice a little bit. You'll get the hang of it. I have to admit, I had to get used to it, but I didn't mind. I like learning new combat systems and stuff. I don't like it when games stay the same all the time from software. I like it when games take chances like Zelda did and Mario does and Xenoblade and Fire Emblem. They always add something new and fresh to their formula, and that's why they get to stay around while other franchises fade away. If Final Fantasy doesn't watch, it's close to losing it. They better be thankful the 14th one got good. But 16 fans are mixed. They think it looks like the Devil May Cry, and they love the Devil May Cry, but they don't want Final Fantasy to be the Devil May Cry. You're tired of Final Fantasy? Xenoblade. Check it out.
Even if you're not tired of it, Xenoblade is still better.
You got to remember, folks, this is from Monolith Soft, the people who were the brainchilds behind 5 through 9, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana. These were the legends behind those games. It's outside of Nintendo, the best developer in the industry. You're talking, and they helped with Breath of the Wild. They were the one that helped Nintendo make the Breath of the Wild open world. Some people have talked about, it hasn't been made official, but it would make sense that Monolith Soft helped with Pokemon Legends Arceus and the new Pokemon Gen 9. It shows. Splatoon, Zelda, Animal Crossing. Monolith Soft has their imprint all over these games. People are just like, holy cow, they're amazing. Yeah, they are. They are easily my favorite developer outside of Nintendo and the best outside of Nintendo. Please do yourself a favor. Go play Xenoblade 1 and 2. Play Future Connected and Torna.
And get ready for 3.
Get ready for 3, which comes out in September. September cannot get here fast enough. This is Michelle Lantackett.
And this is Sean.
Have a good one. Thank you all for enjoying the video, and thanks to our Patreons for supporting us. You guys help make this video possible, and you can also join our Patreon if you want for as little as $1 a month. You can get things like Jack's Joke of the Week, which will be up later today. You can also join our Reddit, which is TNTE Games, and you can also join our Discord, which is TNT Big Show-3665. And that's not all. We have an Instagram, we have TikTok, and we have a WordPress blog. Thank you all for supporting us so much, and have a wonderful day.